welcome to Hedgehog Hollow. Now, I promised you all a bit of a catalogue walkthrough. I'm not going to go through every page, but what I thought I would do is show you, if you've never had a Stampin' Up catalogue before, or there might be some hints and tips you pick up along the way. So I'm just going to show you a few bits and pieces. So you'll see mine is spiral bound. You can have this done at any office supply store. I got mine done at Staples. If you're in the US, you can go to Kinko's, all sorts of places. So obviously you've got your contents on the first page, and there's always a nice little note from Shelley. Now, stamp style. So it shows you've got classic rubber with a clear mount or a wood mount, and you've got photopolymer. Now I've grabbed here one of each. Let's just make sure. Yeah. So these are the different stamp styles you can get. So if you order clear mount, this is what you will get. So you get your stamps here, and you can just pop them out. Now some people will stick that down and keep them so that they can put them back like that. What I do, and I know that not a lot of people do this, is I take my stickers, I stick them onto here, and then I store my stamp on there, because then I know that I've got all my stamps back in my case at the end of a project. So that's my way of doing it. Or what it's actually meant for is, apparently you can, and I didn't know this, you can stick the stickers on once you peel this layer off, which you need to do. You can stick this sticker on like so, so that you always know what's on the other side. So there's a few different ways you can deal with that. So that's one thing. And then if you use these, you will need the plastic blocks. Let me just grab my blocks that are next to me. So you will need the Stampin' Up plastic box to stick your stamps on. Okay, so that's clear mount. The next one it does is the wood mount. So this is what you get if you order a wood mount set. You can see the case is a lot thicker. And if I open it up, so you get a set of stickers, a set of wood blocks, which I'm just going to tip over there, and you get your stamps. Now the backing on the stamps is brown this time, and when you peel it off, it is sticky. And what you do is pop it out, stick your stamp on one side of the block, find your appropriate sticker, and then, so my things are there, so actually that side, and you stick that on like so. So that's, sorry. So that's how you deal with the wood mount. And of course you don't need the blocks, but you still get the brown rubber. So that's sort of the traditional rubber stamp option. So that's those in there. And then finally you've got the photopolymer option. So these are photopolymers, and this is how they come. Now there's a few different ways and different ideas. So the first thing you need to do is peel this sheet off. Now I keep these sheets and I use them as window sheets for shaker cards and Christmas cards and everything. So I use that as acetate. So I'm going to pop that just in front of me. And then you get your set of stamps. And of course they're see-through stamps, and you need the plastic blocks again to stick them onto. They're very sticky. If they lose their stick, all you need to do is wash them under the tap with Dawn or Fairy Liquid, and they'll get back their tack again. And because they're made on this plastic, if you keep them on this plastic, you tend to find that they last, the stickiness lasts a bit longer. So that is, oh, it's that way around. And of course you can look at the other side, and you can always, so that's goodbye, good luck, you amaze me. So you can see all of what you've got. And then what I do is I take some glue dots and I will stick those into there like that, so that I can stick them in. And I'll do the same with the other side, and I'll stick those down there so that my stamp sets are stuck down like that. But that's personal preference if that's how you want to do it. So there you do your different style of stamps. And now the next thing is colour. So everything in Stampin' Up comes in colour families. So you get a regals, a neutrals, a brights and a subtles. And you get 2 sets of in colours. Each set of in colour will last 2 years. So these ones at the top have just launched with the new catalogue, will be here till 2018. These last with the bottom ones here with the last catalogue, so they will retire at the end of this catalogue in 2017, next May. everything will come in any colour, and you can buy it in colour family packs, or you can just pick your favourite colour. You get cardstock. This is the Emerald Envy. This is one of the new ones. You get a stamp pad, and you get a re-inker. Okay, this is the old olive re-inker because I haven't got the Emerald Emery. But everything comes in those colours. And whenever you look at the papers, when we get to the paper section, you'll notice that the papers all are Stampin' Up colours, and you can get everything in every colour. So that's really great. Everything can coordinate, and it's all perfect. That's how to get started. I'll quickly mention these kits. So page 6 and page 8 I've got 2 kits on, and these kits contain everything. They have dimensionals, they have a stamp pads, they have stamps, so you get quite a lot of stamps. This one's got 12, and I think this one has 13. Yeah, it's got 13 stamps, so that's worth a lot on its own. You get a stamping box that will accommodate all the stamps in the set. You get all your shapes, all your envelopes, all your card bases, washi tape. Now the only thing I had to supply when I made up the Happy Day card kit was some extra adhesive. So you got your dimensionals, but you needed a snail and I think a fine glue tip, but that was it. So everything is included, including instructions. So if we turn over to page 10, this is a new concept this year, to actually show you suites of products that are designed to go together. So this is Festive Birthday. It's not actually one I've invested in yet, but it's one that Maggie would like, so I'm sure we'll get it at some point. So Festive Birthday. So down here you've got your stamp set. There are coordinating dies, which are here. And we'll come back to dies in a second. There's a textured embossing folder. There's some trims that go with it. There is a paper set in the back. And all bundles, so all product suites, I think I'm right in saying that, will have a bundle. And the bundle will give you 10% off the combined price. And the bundle will include the stamp set and either the matching framelets or the matching punch, depending on what the appropriate thing is. Now, coming back to framelets, anything here that has this grey outline around it, you see this grey shading, means that it has a coordinating die. And there is one for a punch, so we'll get to that too. So this, and this all have coordinating dies. Oh, and the cactus. So that's in your die set. So we'll move on. So we've got the new Confetti Celebration. And again, that shows you there. And it does show you underneath here, coordinates with laying circle framelets. Coordinates with medium start punch. You can't quite see the shadow on that, but I'll get to one that you can see in a moment. Here you go. So this coordinates with the pansy punch, and it shows you that as a little beige shape around it. So, and it will tell you where to find it, so page 187. And whenever you look at stamp sets to buy, so here we go, so Confetti Celebration, it says you can buy it with wood box included, so that's the £23 option, or you can buy it for £16, and that's the unmounted option. Okay, so the cheaper option is usually the unmounted option. And it tells you that it's also available in French and German. It coordinates with the medium star punch on page 187. And the item with the grey, so the hooray, coordinates with the layering circle framelit dies on page 193. So that's that. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of a quick whiz through. So this is lovely, this banners. So you can see, now if you haven't got a copy of the catalogue, I can mail you one out if you're in the EU. And the PDF is also, excuse me, available on hedgehoghollow.co.uk. It's on the right sidebar. Now I'm just scrolling through, so I'm trying to find. So here's another product suite. So Piece This Christmas. This doesn't have a coordinating die, but it does have a textured impressions folder for embossing. You've got the paper, the metallic doilies, the ribbon, and they will do a cardstock pack, which will come to when we get to papers. Now, there is something I'm looking for. And I'm just going to scroll through. So we've got another Thankful Thought suite and some lovely ideas. This one I'm actually going to be doing as a video for you. We've got the Affectionately Yours suite, which I've already done a video on how to make this You Make Me Seriously Happy card. And then here it shows you the embossing powder. This one's got washi tape to coordinate. And here's all your papers as well. There's some scrapbook ideas here. Now I am RP, so that will show you that it's available on Pinterest. So if you want to pin the picture, you can do that too. And it will give you little hints and tips. So make fun accents with the flourished thinlets on page 194. So there's another thing that it shows you. We've got some quick and easy cards. One of my favourites, definitely. So this is a little foxy sweet. And again, here it shows you what coordinates with the punch. And if I grab my foxy punch, can't see him. No, my little foxy has gone walkabout. I'll have to find him. Maybe I put it on my desk ready. No, we'll see if that turns up in a minute. Right. So, and there was one I was looking for you. Moroccan Sweet, which we've got the bunch of blossoms. Here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. So here, it's got this little video icon. Now, if you go to the PDF of the catalogue on hedgehoghollow.co.uk, this is actually interactive. You can click this picture in the catalogue on page 69 and it will show you a video of all the details of that. I've just found my foxy punch, just loosened out the corner of my eyes. Let me just go back for a second. We'll stick that in because that's where we've got to. So this is your foxy punch. So you can see here that this shaded goes with the head. There's the head, there's the tail, which is here. Here's your body, which is here. And then you've got all the little extra pieces as well. So they're the coordinating punches. Oh, knocking things over. Here you can see that it is telling you to use the layering circles, framelets, and it's just drawn them out for you to show you how they fit. Keep going, loving the mason jars, they arrived today. Another product suite for you. This time you've got twine and washi tape, and you've got your 10% bundle. So I know I'm whizzing through, but I more want this to be some hints and tips because you can, as I say, download this, or I will happily send you out a paper copy in the EU if you haven't got one. I'm actually going to skip ahead a bit. I'll quickly flick through, so see if something catches your eye as I go. And anything with a green tick means I've got it, so you'll be seeing it on a project very soon. Another product suite for you, so just add ink, and you can again bundle and save. So all bundles are 10%. Keep going. So then we get to alphabets. So this was in the spring, summer, and it was really popular. It went to back order quite a few times. So we love this one here. They now do an alphabet set that matches it, which I've got as well. So you can do that, and that's a photopolymer. And you can see at the bottom it will tell you if it's a photopolymer set. And there are some sets, I don't know if I've passed them all now, that you can get in photopolymer, unmounted, or with wooden blocks. So it is worth just reading always at the bottom what your options are, and make sure you choose the right number for what you want. Because it wouldn't be the first time that I've ordered something I thought, oh, I thought I was getting the wood block one, or I thought I was getting the clear mount, and a different one has turned up. There's lots and lots of lovely ideas. Then you've got another project kit. So the next two project kits, you see me build this one, and this is the coordinating stamp set if you want to make it exactly how it's made here. Of course you can use any stamp set, but this is the one that's designed to go with it. Now you can either do it as a project with me, so I can come to you, we can grab some friends, you can order the project kit and I will bring everything else you need for free, or you can order both and make it yourself, but you'll also need ink as well. So this just contains your base supplies. You need the stamps and the ink. And the same with Design a Tin of Cards. I'm more than happy to grab a few friends or just yourself, or you can join one of my classes and you purchase the tin of cards and I will supply everything else you need. So this is the stamp set that goes with it. If you remember last year we had the green tin, and I happen to have my blue tin right here. And you open it up and it's full of goodies, and you've got your dividers, your instructions, and that is a video that's coming very soon on how to make your kit. That's that. This is Project Life. So if you haven't seen Project Life, it's a fantastic system. I used to scrapbook what we call the old-fashioned way. You have to excuse me. A little bit of a sore throat coming on. Yeah, I used to scrapbook the old-fashioned way, making my 12 by 12, sticking my pictures on, etc, etc. And since I had children, I never ever got around to it. I used to do a lot of custom scrapbooks, but never my own. With Project Life, it's really easy and manageable. And you may have seen a few weeks ago, I posted my first idea with Project Life, and I did some pictures of Tilly that Greg took, and it was fab. You grab your box of Project Life cards, you slot them in, you slot your pictures in, you do some really nice journaling, and it's done. And you also get these fab accessory packs, which I'll open when we get to the next page. So this is the Good Vibes accessory pack. And I just wanted to show you what's in one, because I've never ordered one. I thought, oh, I'll never use that. But I love these ones, because for £16.25, you also get a set of stamps, which I think is pretty cool. So there's your set of stamps, which are all sort of emojis, you can see here. You've got some washi tape, I will learn to love it. You've got labels, you've got stickers, more stickers, more stickers. And you've got these. Now, you could use this and put it straight in your album, or I think I'm going to use this as a stencil. I'm not sure what they've done. I think that's a stencil. Not sure. Or you could colour this. I mean, there's loads of ideas I've got with these. So this is, let's fold it over. And that's your other one. That's your backing board. You also get more stickers, some lovely copper foiled cards, like that, which are fab. Some nice copper stickers, some printed enamel pieces, sequins, and some funky paper clips. So I think that's a really good value pack. And it's not, as I say, it's not something I've ordered before, but I'm loving these new ones with the stamp sets. There are stamps to do Project Life, so you can do that, or you can make calendars with them. These are your albums. You've got the 6 by 8 inch option, or you've got the standard 12 by 12. You've got some variety packs of pages, depending on your size. You've got the corner rounder, your journaling pens, and some framelets that match too. Now we get to the fun bit. I love accessories. So, A4 cardstock, your stamping pad, your stamping refill. So we'll have ribbons with it too. So if we go for the ruched ribbon, let's grab this one. This is in the Sweet Sugar Plum. That's the ruched ribbon, which is beautiful. But I noticed a lot of the ruched ribbon are currently on back order because they're so popular. And we also have the striped ribbon, which I used on a card yesterday, which also is beautiful. And that's in the in colours that are already 1 year in. So that's those. And these are also all your coordinating things. So you can get 12 by 12 cardstock in all colours. A4 mixed colour packs. If you don't want to buy a whole pack of Dapper Denim, you could buy a mixed pack that has 4 of each colour. You've got designer series paper stacks, which we'll get to in a moment. You've got envelope paper, again, we'll get to those. You can buy the complete collection of stamping pads, complete collection of markers in each family, and we've got some other accessories. So it tells you all of this in each box. So I did forget to say, actually, when you get your stamp pad, your cardstock, your re-inker, there is also a stamp and write marker. So you can write with it, you can paint with it, you can ink your stamp up with it if you want to do multicoloured stamping. There are loads of things you can do with those. That's a whole series on its own of what you can do with stamp and write markers. So, paper. I love paper. This is your speciality paper, and as I said to you, they all coordinate with different colours, so let's pick the affectionately yours. So it tells you, these are the papers you get, and how many of each you get. This one has some foiled ones in, which you only get 1 sheet of, and all the others you get 2 sheets of. It also tells you the colours it coordinates with. So we've got crumb cake, copper, cucumber crush, daffodil delight, mint macaroon, night of navy and watermelon wonder. And if you don't have all the colours of cardstock like this, or in your colour families, you can buy a pack, oh my goodness, that coordinates with each set of paper, apart from the top two. So you can get a Christmassy one, you can get a Moroccan, a fruit stand, blooms and bliss, festive birthday, sure. These are all 12 by 12 papers. So page 172, 173 are all 12 by 12. Then we go to 174, and these are 6 by 6. So this is what you get. You get a paper pad that looks like this one. And this is a little foxy, which is beautiful. And it tells you the colours that coordinate, and you can buy a cardstock pack if you want to. And the final thing you get are 12 by 12 paper stacks here at the bottom. And they come in colour sets, so the 2016 to 18 or the 15 to 17, or they come in the brights, the regals, the subtles and the neutrals, depending what you fancy. Then we have some more accessory options. So we've got things like watercolour paper, glassine sheets you can cut yourself, metallic doilies, white doilies and in-colour doilies. We have vellum, 12 by 12 black and white, whisper white, and this is an extra thick. I haven't got mine yet, so I can't quite show you, but it should be here soon. We've got the craft cardstock, and that is a 12 by 12. That's not A4. You've got your shimmery white cardstock in white. We've got foil sheets, they're again 12 by 12. Glimmer colours, 12 by 12. 12 by 12 foil acetates, and window sheets are clear acetate. Envelope paper, which I mentioned earlier, so that's to use your envelope punch board, and that's in the 16 to 18 and 15 to 17 in colours. Note card and envelope sets, don't know if I've got mine here. Just going to have a quick flick. No, I haven't got mine to show you here, but they are brilliant, particularly if you do classes or lots of cards. They're pre-scored. I thought I did have them here. I'm just going to have one more double check. No, I can't see them. But they are up here. They are. I can see them now. The other side. So here you go. So you've got note cards. They're pre-scored. I don't know if you can see down the middle there. And then you've got your envelopes on the other side. So that's those. Envelopes, clear envelopes, which are fab. Gift bags, craft bags. So these are the gift bags. They look a bit like coffee bags. And here are the craft bags. So that's those. You get the glassine pre-made gift bags, and you've got treat boxes and bags and things. Okay, camera malfunction, but I think that was a hint to go and get a drink, so hopefully I won't be coughing and spluttering. Let's start again. So we were up to embellishments, and we have all of these new gorgeous things, which I think you've seen me unbox. We've got enamel shapes. We have all of our sequins. We have jewels, pearls, binder clips, the bow paper clips, which we all love. All amazing. Then we have 1.5 pages of the most beautiful ribbons, and you can see by all my ticks and dots, I ordered it all, which is fab, and I'm loving it all, particularly this lace trim. I played with that a lot, and you'll be seeing that. Then we have design and washi tapes to go with some of the product suites, so the Pop of Pink, the Moroccan, Affection Yours, Playful Palette, and the Floral Boutique. And I have got a couple of those, so for instance, that is what you get in the Pop of Pink. Then we have our tools. We've got all the usual things that we expect to see, our cleaners, our sponges, our spritzers. We have got some new uninked stamping spots, so you take your refills and you can ink those up. We have the new ombre pads, and I'll grab mine here. So when you open it up, you've got from dark to light in the Bermuda Bay. You can't re-ink these, but what I did notice is you can pop these out and use them on their own, and then they just clip back in again. So that's quite cool. And there's some stamp sets that will look amazing with those. So I've got all 3 of those. You've got the sponge brayers that you saw me unbox a couple of days ago, which I am loving. Millions of ideas. All of your pens and your Wink of Stella. Your many marvellous markers all in one case. So that's all of them, and it does work out cheaper to buy them that way. And of course, if you're a hostess, you could get them at 50% off. Then we got our masks, dazzling details, and then all of these items are for our heat embossing, which you can watch a tutorial on if you've not done before. And you've got your colour caddy to store your ink pads in, and there is space on the top to put your re-inkers in. I use it for my stays on and bits of my memento, but you can use it for that if you really want to. Then we have all our adhesives and our stamping accessories. So all your blocks, your cleaners, your Stampin' Scrub, your cleaning cloths, your Stampin' Pierce mat, which you can also use for deep stamping, your storage caddy, your Stamp-A-Majig, and your stamp cases, and I'll show you a few ideas for those when they arrive. We've got all of our punch boards, which tutorials I promise are on their way at some point. We've got bone folders, piercing tools, staplers and grid paper, and of course your Simply Scored, and it comes with inches, or you can buy your metric plate. Now we're on to punches. Now I know they've reduced the amount of punches this year, but don't be sad, there's still some amazing ones here. And I love this badge, and a lot of them have got coordinating stamp sets, and I have them all. Then we have our punches that are builders. So again, we've got our video icons, so you can go online and look at building. We have our foxes, our blossoms, festive flowers, owls, trees and bows. We've got our stamping trimmer and blades, our fringe scissors and our normal paper snips. And then we move on to our Big Shot. So a Big Shot is a cutting machine, and yes, tutorials will come. I have ordered the new one because it has a new platform. We also have our die brush, which you see me use regularly on doilies. We've got a magnetic platform, our precision base plate, and our standard cutting pads. These are all your bigger Big Shot dies, so you've got your bags and your boxes and things like that on this page, and then you have on the next 3 pages all your smaller dies that coordinate with stamp sets. And you also, in this section here on 194, you have your more intricate dies that you will need your precision base plate for. Now, when your Sizex dies come, in case you haven't seen them, they will come in these lovely little handy envelopes. It will print on there the name and the catalogue number, and they come with, let's get this out, a Stampin' Up cover sheet, and then they come stuck to card and some double-sided adhesive. Now if you are like me, that doesn't really work for me, so what I do is I keep them in the envelopes, which I know is probably unusual, and I slot in this. So I have a piece of heavy duty cardstock, and this is actually the backs from the 12x12 paper when they come, and a piece of magnet that I buy off Amazon, and then, because these are a bit sticky, but they just stick, and you can see if I dangle them, they're not going to go anywhere. So that would be my top tip of how to store them. And just note, when you buy some of the bigger dies, let's pop that to the side, like the mini treat bag, on the piece of paper that Stampin' Up give you, which is buried in here somewhere, there are assembly instructions. So do take the time to read those, because my treat bag did not turn out well, and then I found the instructions. Slot those back in so they don't get lost. So that's those. And it will tell you, let's choose one, Baby's First Framelets. It will tell you the stamp sets it coordinates with, and the pages that's on, how many dies you get, and how big the largest one is. So that's your dies. Then you get your embossing folders, which look like this. And again, you need a Big Shot, or if you have got other die cutting machines, they do usually go through, and they will emboss your paper with the designs you can see here. And it also shows you the sandwich you need for your Big Shot. Finally, we have how to join Stampin' Up. So £99 starter kit. If you're watching this in June 16, don't forget you get any 2 stamp sets in the catalogue for free if you sign up, and that could almost double the value of your starter kit. So contact me if you fancy that. Or you can host a party, and your rewards are here, including some 50% off items. And then we get for our hostesses. So if you're a hostess and you earn some of these hostess rewards here, you can use those rewards towards some of these stamp sets. You can't buy these stamp sets, but you can order them if you're a hostess. So we've got some beautiful ones. You can see me use this for watercolouring, and you've seen me use this one, and I have got this one, although I haven't used it yet. coordinates with some framelets. And then we get to an index. So at the back, I find this really handy, particularly when I'm trying to find something and I've ordered it and I'm trying to tick it off. It gives you the stamp set name, how it's available, so whether it's photopolymer, wood mount, clear mount, and you'll see here, so Look Crazy About You is available in all 3 options, how much each option is, any languages it's available in addition to English, and what page you can find it on. So that's a really handy page. It also shows you all the sentiment and greeting steps. Obviously a lot of sets do have greetings included, but this is the ones that are sort of purely designed to have your sentiments on. And again, it shows you the option, the name, and the page you can find it on, and a picture. There's an accessory index on the back page of how to find things, some of the serious stuff, the legal bits. And finally, we have our Ronald McDonald set. So Stampin' Up donate £2 to the Ronald McDonald charity, which I think is amazing. And there's some really fab stamps in there this year, and I love Sprinkles of Life last year. You got this coordinates with the umbrella, this coordinates with the badge, and some other shapes as well. And on the back cover you can see I've just written my details and some lovely samples. So just a couple of other bits that I put here for you. So I just also wanted to show you, if you order the empty stamp sets, stamp boxes, this is how I store the stamps that come in the kit. So this is my Happy Day card kit, and I've just popped this inside here, and I can send you a PDF if you want the printout, and you can get it for all sizes. These are the kits. So this is my Happy Day pre-made up, and this is how they arrive to you. Here's my watercolour wishes, which came yesterday. So you get absolutely everything. You get some stamping spots, some stamps, sequins, wood bits, blocks, etc, etc. So that is my catalogue walkthrough. I do have a few storage ideas for you, but we'll save those for another day. Thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!